Bonsoir, je suis Plastin. Aujourd'hui, nous allons à savoir comment employer le passé composé avec les verbes irréguliers, spécialement le verbe que nous voyons au tableau ici. Today we are going to see the uses of the past simple, that we call it passé composé in French. These are some troublesome verbs that students always have the difficulty to use them very well in the passé composé, that is the past simple. These verbs you see on the board, I have at least 8 troublesome verbs here. Why are they troublesome? Students don't get it easy to use these verbs in the passé composé. These verbs are always conjugated with être, that is to be. So when you look on the board, the heading is Savoir employer les verbes conjugués au passé composé avec être. As I just said, we are going to learn how to use some verbs that are conjugated with être in French in the passé composé, which is what? Our perfect tense or the past simple. Now, let's see how we can read the examples of these verbs. That is the first 8 I have here, which are very troublesome. We have the first one, aller. We have arriver. We have devenir. We have descendre. Entrer. We have sortir. Then we have partir. And the last 8, venir. Once again, aller, arriver, devenir, descendre, entrer, sortir, partir, and then venir. Here I wrote the model à suivre. These are some few examples we are going to see today. And these are verbs, we all know verbs. Right, and then sens, here meaning to these very 8 verbs you see on the board. So we have the first one, as you know, to go, to arrive, to become, to descend, to enter, to go out, to leave, to come. Now we can see written here le participe passé. Le participe passé simply means the past participle. This is telling us that before you use these verbs in the passé composé or the past simple or the present perfect tense, you have to conjugate these verbs, especially knowing their past participle before you can use them in your sentences. So we have le participe passé here. So aller, the participe passé, this is the form, and it is read aller. But you see the E and the S in the bracket. This tells you that anytime you use the past participle of these verbs, that you have their past participles here, you have to agree in gender and noun with the past participle. So that is it. So when we come to arriver, the past participle have this form and it sounds arrivé. We have here devenu, descendu, entré, sorti, parti, venu. Don't forget that the E and the S in the bracket tells you that anytime you use any of the verbs, you have to agree in gender and noun with it. So you see some of them in the examples we have over there. That's the sentences we have over there. And here when you see phrase, phrase means sentences. It doesn't mean phrase, okay? So phrase means sentences. Now, once again, let me read over the participe passé, which is the past participle in French again, before we go to the sentences we have here to help you understand how you use them effectively in your sentence. So, aller, arriver, devenu, descendu, entrer, sorti, parti, venu. Now let's see the sentences about the meaning phrase in French. So here we have the first sentence to help you. We have il. Okay. We have il est allé. Il est allé. The il means he. So he what? Went. He went. He went. Il est allé. And note that the aller, there's no another second e added to it, because the il there is a male gender, so we don't add e to it nor s. So when we come to the second sentence, we have elle est allée. So elle est allée, that one, you see an e added to the past participle. It means that allée meaning she, we agree with the past participle in gender and noun. So here the gender elle, she, is female. So if elle is a female, then the allée past participle must be agreed with it. That is why the e, you see, is added to the past participle. So once again, elle est allée, meaning she went. So when we come to the third sentence, ils sont allés. Ils sont allés, you realize that the il here is plural, masculine plural, il, meaning they. So masculine plural, they went, you have in the French, elles sont allées. And here in this case, excuse me, let me come to the three again. The three is ils sont allés, so masculine plural. So here we have to add s to the past participle to agree in gender and noun. So ils sont allés. With number 4, elles sont allées. The L is feminine plural. So here we have elles sont allées. You must add both e and s to the past participle allées, because L plural is feminine plural. So singular e, feminine, then s. So the es both have to be added to the past participle allé. So we have elles sont allées. Similar, we have number 5, il est arrivé. Il est arrivé. He arrived. So here, il est arrivé. We have il singular. Nothing is added to the past participle arrivé. And the 6, elle est arrivée. Elle est arrivée. The L is feminine singular. So another e must be added to the past participle arrivé to agree with the L. When we come to the 7, il est devenu. Il est devenu. So he become. So il est devenu grand. You know, il singular. So the devenu, nothing is added to that past participle devenu. So il est devenu grand. Then when you come to the 8, elle est devenue. Elle est devenue. Here the L is feminine, singular. So devenu has to be agreed in gender and noun with the subject. So here we have elle, which is feminine. E has been added to the devenu, which is the past participle. Then your sentence becomes elle est devenue. Then the 9, elles sont sorties de la maison. Elles sont sorties de la maison. Elle, feminine, plural. So the verb shouldn't be singular again. So you see the sont, the être, which is here, has been conjugated in the present tense. And then you add the past participle to it. That is down to all the first 8 that I've explained. So number 9, elles sont sorties de la maison. So they went out of the house. So here, elles sont devenues de la maison. Sorties here, elles sont sorties de la maison. We have the sortie, es added to the past participle sortie. So we have it there. And then when you come to the last sentence, we have elle est descendue. Elle, feminine, descendu, e have to be added to the past participle. So quickly we read over all the. We have here modèle à suivre, verbe, sens, le participe passé, phrase. And I said modèle à suivre is what examples to follow, and then verb, verbs, sens, meaning, le participe passé, past participle, phrase, sentences. So to go over the words here, we have these verbs, aller, arriver, devenir, descendre, entrer, sortir, partir, and then venir. Their meanings are here: to come, to arrive, to become, to descend, to enter, to get out, to leave, to come. When it comes to their past participle, we have aller, okay, went, aller. Then we have here arrivé, arrived, devenu, to become here, like the devenu, become. Then we have descendu, okay, descended, entré, entered, sorti, went out. We have parti, that is left, and then venu, we have here come. So when you come to the phrase, il est allé, the two, elle est allée, ils sont allés, the four, elles sont allées, il est arrivé, elle est arrivée, il est devenu grand, elle est devenue, elles sont sorties de la maison. The last sentence is elle est descendue. So here, to summarize all that we have done, don't forget that anytime you have a sentence in the passé composé, that is the present perfect tense or the past simple in the English, when it comes to French, we have to always conjugate the present tense of être, meaning to be, before you add the past participle to it in your sentence. Make sure you agree in gender and noun with each subject you apply. Follow the gender and agree it in gender and noun. Doing so, your grammar will be perfect and accurate. So you can subscribe and then what? Follow my lessons everywhere you are. But make sure you subscribe first before you follow these lessons. Au revoir. Bye.